These are the reenactors of the March 1066, and they are just finishing the very last leg of their 300-mile journey from York to Battle near the town of Hastings. It was 950 years ago, to the very day of this recording, that the Saxon King Harold reached the same site to meet the invading Norman host under William the Bastard, soon to be known as William the Conqueror. The reenactors marched up to 20 miles a day for 3 weeks, and took this opportunity to visit various historic sites, engage with the public and school groups, ultimately culminating in one of the largest reenactments of the Battle of Hastings ever, here at Battle Abbey. And it was absolutely fantastic to see such a massive crowd of people come to greet and congratulate these very dedicated reenactors for their feat. And among the crowd at the very head of the abbey, there were not only representatives from the town of Battle itself, but also from neighboring villages and towns, and even from France.
Same time 50 years. See you later.
Of course, the real Harold's March was not nearly so pleasant. After the defeat of another claimant to the English throne, a certain Harold Hardrada, at the Battle of Stamford Bridge, Harold received word of the Norman host landing in South England. He raced his weary warriors south, with the mounted soldiers rapidly outpacing the weary infantry, and forcing Harold to utilize London militiamen in place of his more experienced soldiers, still trailing after the army.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pray silence for the figurehead and leader of the 1066 March, Mr. Nigel Amos.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a tremendous journey, obviously over 300 miles, a few miles more than King Harold had to do. Of course, we've been winding our way down the country. We've been visiting some amazing historic sites, meeting some wonderful people, engaging with school groups, and really raising the profile both of this particularly important period of history and of course of English heritage as well. So we're very proud to have had the opportunity to do that, to do those 300 miles in that course. Now of course, the Battle of Hastings, here where we are, is probably one of the most iconic sites in English history. It was a cataclysmic time for the Anglo-Saxons. It was a change completely of culture. So much of Anglo-Saxon England remains in our language, of course, and so on, but we also need to recognise that our world, our landscape, is a very Anglo-Norman landscape. And the two of those things rammed together in the 11th century produces who we are and produces our heritage. And as we've come down the country, we've seen so many places, so many later history places that are built on a foundation of a Norman heritage. So it's 950 years ago this weekend. We will commemorate it with the best Battle of Hastings reenactment we've ever done. And we are all fresh and ready to do it, are we not? Yeah. So for the last time, I'm going to ask the 1066 marchers to chant our war cry. March on day! March on day!